about 10%, 8 to 10% moisture, it's ready to go back on the lathe. And I'll work the outside first, which I'll do here, and then I'll finish the inside, and I'll sand it thoroughly. I'll get it to 400 or 600 grit, outside and inside, leaving this base, nasty base. And then
before you dry.
No, this is all after it's dried. Yeah, this is at the final stage of drying. This is ready to finish because it's 10% moisture. So then, basically, what I want to get to is this. You know, this is what I want. Like finished piece right there. So. Do you think I'll need that? Do you think I'll need that screen because I'm going to work on the outside and the inside?
I think that's dry.
There's big screen.
Can I do?
You're putting the second turn back in the lathe.
Yep.
Don't you return?
No, I do not return the dovetail.
Really?
No, I'll take it whichever way, and oftentimes it will go oval.
Okay.
And I just put it in there and squeeze it.
I usually put it against the, put the tailstock up
and true it up.
And true it up.
That's a great method, and that's more efficient. That's actually a better way to do it.
Well, I'm not sure it's better. If it works without doing it, that's one more step I don't need to do.
It seems to, as long as I have enough wood to make it true, it's not worth the time, I don't think, for me to fool with that. But anyway, I'll put this in here. These dovetails, which you create from the beginning, are a little temperamental. You don't want to clamp down on them too hard because they can crack and break off. So in turning, you have to be a little careful not to be too aggressive with the turning.
Good job, Alan.
So maybe one reason you can get away with that is you have a dovetail versus using straight saws.
Right. Possibly. It's applying pressure at an angle. I don't use a one way. I use an Axminster chuck. This is a chuck I bought this chuck from England a number of years ago. It's just a heavy base. Everything I have is dovetail oriented.
No, that's why I'm no good.
He'll work on wood.
Yeah, I work for wood. I work for money. Money just goes wrong.
These are Alan's dovetails, so I appreciate that, Alan. Thank you. Basically, on the finished turning, I'm sure a lot of people are familiar with this. Basically, I'm just looking for a curve and a final shape. I'd like something that visually comes down, and if you look at it, the base kind of complements it, but if you continue that line on the base, it will just go right over the surface of the tail. So I don't want a base that's real big or too small. It just has to supplement the shape right over the tail. Typically, all my turning I use a ½ inch or 3/8 inch gouge, and you can get these from Crown. You get them from Crown Supply. Packard has these. They range in price. This is a Sorby. These are Sorby. I like Sorby tools actually better. They seem to have a higher speed steel, higher quality steel, and hold an inch longer. So with bark, I want to take more of a gentle cut, and so I'll typically use a 3/8 inch gouge. Or no, actually a 1/4 inch gouge. So before I start the lathe, I generally just spin it and make sure I'm not going to catch it when I turn the lathe on. Make sure my speed is not going to create havoc. Typically, if this is the way I do it, it's not always the right way, so just that's a disclaimer. Typically, you would want to start at the base and turn downhill, essentially. But what I'm going to do is try to establish the rim, and then I'll work down to get my shape.
Seemed like it was too big shape to start out with.
Yeah, it didn't move that much. And a couple nights ago, I just intruded off a little bit, so it wasn't too. One thing with if it is really off center, you want to make sure just a tool holding tip is to obviously keep your fingers behind the tool rest, and not to let your chisel go in and out with the undulations of the wood. You want to hold it just firm and fixed. Let the wood undulate toward the tool. So that's essentially, I would do that a couple times until it's visually. When I'm turning it, I'm looking up here all the time. I'm not looking at my cut, and I'm trying to move my body with the tool that it's coming around. I'm going to start here with my body, on my hip, and I'm just going to bring it around. Here is this bevel rubbing. Just trying to rub the bevel a little bit for support. Tip it slightly just to catch the cutting edge. And I'm actually cutting on the inside of the top side, which you really have to hold it firm so it doesn't torque on you. Typically you want to turn the bevel in the direction of the cut. So however that's comfortable to do.